Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great night's sleep, right? Or wait, here's the question. Who stayed up to continue tweeting or interacting with people on Twitter? Live Insta polls? Solid Monster Sounds Off? Did many of you go over there? Hopefully. At Solid Monster on Twitter. I know I did. I voted on his Insta poll. Welcome to vote on my, not really Insta poll because I still have it going for 6 more hours, I do believe, on my Twitter handle at WWE_podcast. And you're welcome to vote there. I have mine in a different way. More of a stretched out way than straight up thumbs up or thumbs down, which is fine and different. But definitely check out Joe Cronin's Insta poll if it's still up. And if it's not, check out how his fans voted. Go to Solid Monster Sounds Off and see how that went and how many votes each one got. And then mine, which I think right now only has, or it at least has, I can't say only has because I'm grateful for each and every one of them. I think right now, though, has 67 votes. But definitely check out also the review, Solid Monster Sounds Off, on YouTube.com. He does have a YouTube channel himself. So if you are watching here archived, because I am doing this episode here on Sprecher. I'm doing it, or creating it, doing the episode here on Sprecher, and it's automatically going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. I actually found out how to do that, so I'm going to do that here for this pay-per-view review. I might do it for WrestleMania. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to. Let me know your thoughts on the pay-per-view. Good, bad, ugly, awesome. However you feel, let it out. Don't be afraid to say something. Like I said, this channel, my channel, is open to all people's thoughts, because I respect everybody's opinion. So if you love the show, hated the show, thought it was okay, however, let your feelings be known in the comment section below. But this pay-per-view for me certainly was interesting, to say the least. I did do a live viewing of it. You're welcome to check that out, or at least parts of it. I'm sure you won't watch for the whole entire 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 26 seconds. I think it was exactly. But check it out. Welcome to like the video. That really helps me out. Comment. Like I said, I want to do more of that. But to have that be better and have it better quality for the viewing audience, I need more people, or would like more people to join in live so I can interact, to make it better for the viewing experience and for myself hosting it. Best for everybody, best for business all around. So definitely welcome to check that out. Welcome to other things as well. And as usual, I will have my show later this week on YouTube on my channel. Like I said, this episode here will be posted on my channel. So if you are watching on my YouTube channel of my pay-per-view review, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Again, like the videos, share and subscribe. And I will have my show as usual on Thursday to talk about Raw, SmackDown, and my team. My team members can give their review of Fastlane, and I'll just sprinkle in my thoughts of their thoughts, as that kind of works for any podcast that has a team. But point being is I have my own review here, and then I'll let them give their review at that time. But let's jump into it, because oh boy, there is a lot to say. Or at least for me, there's a lot to say, and it kind of has to do with some of these finishes and some of these matches. First off, we start with the pre-show, the Raw Tag Team Championships, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defending against Enzo Amore and Big Cass. There was a moment in there, and like I said, if you watch the live reaction with me and a couple of guests, be my guest. But anyways, there where Enzo Amore looked like he was actually going to pick up the win when they did that team turnbuckle thing where Enzo jumped over the top rope. I don't know the name of it. I apologize. But either way, it looked like they were going to win the tag team titles. But I was like, no, bro, that ain't going to happen. Not that I don't like them. I like the tag team, and more so Big Cass than Enzo Amore. But still, the tag team was still a little entertaining to me. And I wouldn't have hated it if they won the tag titles. That's my point. But it also would not have made sense at all for them winning it here at Fastlane. Again, we're now officially, as of this time right now, Monday morning, March 6th, 2017, we're now officially on the road to WrestleMania entirely. Raw is now actually on the road. Like they were, on the Fastlane. They took the Fastlane on the off-ramp, take a little break, building up to that pay-per-view, then having the pay-per-view last night in my home state of Wisconsin, hometown of Milwaukee, and the B-Mo Harris, not the B-M-O Harris, Michael Cole. It's the B-Mo Harris Bradley Center, but hey, he's Michael Cole. He knows what he's doing. People can mess up sometimes, but the B-Mo Harris Bradley Center for Fastlane, and now they get back on the interstate, and they're now back on the road to WrestleMania, on the road to Orlando, Florida. So, if anything, you hold off some of these things that happened last night, you hold them off to happen at WrestleMania. But then again, that's just me. And what do I know? I'm just an up-and-coming YouTuber that speaks his mind and tries to also spread positivity, give a positive as much as I can. I also have to be true to my subscribers and myself of how I feel about a Raw show and pay-per-view, but in all that way, I didn't think it would have been best for them to win at Fastlane, and they didn't. So in the end, it's all good. No one has to go on a rant about that. Anyways, moving on. Sasha Banks against Nia Jax. Oh my gosh, I just can't. I don't know if I just can't believe it. I should believe it. It is the way to do things. I guess it makes sense in a way because she lost to Nia Jax so dominantly at the Royal Rumble. So I guess she's supposed to get that win back to make her look credible. Because we're going to have, or we're assuming, since it's not announced yet, but we can see the dots, seeing the dots being connected for what's probably going to be a fatal four-way for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. So, in that way, it made sense for WWE to book Sasha Banks to defeat Nia Jax, because, like I just said before, a couple seconds ago, Nia beat Sasha at Royal Rumble, and the pre-show still down only. They need Sasha to get a win back, even though she's still Sasha freaking Banks. But still, I guess in the eyes of some WWE audience, I don't know, that Sasha didn't look credible anymore. Just like remember way back when everybody was on their high horse, respectively, and I respect everybody's opinion. But everybody that were Sasha Banks fans were upset that she wasn't featured. She wasn't in anything for months and months, and even Sasha tweeted about it, which I don't really think she really cared because she knew the plan. Come on now, she's in there, she knows what's going on. That was just adding fuel to the fire, kind of trolling in a way by her. Not that she didn't not feel that at all, but you know what I mean. At that certain. So now, after Nia Jax defeats her the way that she does, what she's supposed to, because she's Nia freaking Jax, and you have a woman of Nia's build against a woman against Sasha's build, and you're really going to think Sasha's going to win? I know it's pro wrestling or sports entertainment, but suspending disbelief in that situation is kind of hard for me. I'm just saying. And, but again, I understand that you have to, I guess, make Sasha look strong and look credible to win back her title. Don't forget she's a 3-time Raw Women's Champion. Then again, she won her Women's Championships on Raw. So maybe, just maybe, as fans have been saying, as I've kind of been saying, we want Sasha or Bayley or even Nia Jax, the wild card. You want to talk about a true wild card. Nia Jax in this match, if it is down the road and on the road to WrestleMania, to what we think it's going to be. And if you saw that promo for WrestleMania, I'm going down a very long and on a roller coaster and all the superstars, and you saw Nia, Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha, I do believe, along with along with Undertaker, Roman Reigns, others. But anyways, that's probably where it's going to go. So you have Sasha win, okay, it's right, but alright, so you want to have Sasha look strong, so you don't have Bayley come out. But the way that Sasha wins with that Fruity Tooty roll up, where I guess Nia forgot that she's so strong in her leg muscles by themselves can break Sasha. She could even without effort get out of that pin attempt. I'm just saying, and I mean to say that respectfully. It's just she could. So that doesn't happen, and we have to say that's supposed to be alright. Okay, then. I guess so. I mean, it is what it is. But, anyways, Sasha gets a win. Congratulations, good for you. I guess you needed it. I mean, you always deserve victories because you're talented, beautiful, awesome, and one of the best women's wrestlers right now to date in WWE or overall. Because this women's division in WWE is lit for sure. Some other matches I don't really want to go too much into because I'm pressed for time here. Here on Sprecher, at least. Again, I will go more in depth in these other matches on my podcast. On Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, G-Plug. Also, again, G-Plug, check out Soul Monster Sounds Off on Podbean. Weekly episodes on Sunday. And check out his WWE Fastlane review. And also Sledgehammer TV review of the pay-per-view. Cesaro defeating Jinder Mahal. Big Show defeating Rusev. I kind of feel bad for Rusev. That's all I'll really say. I feel bad for him now. He has to have a feud with Jinder Mahal for a little bit. And Jinder Mahal, holy Christmas. And again, I guess to bring it up during my live reaction video with my guests, Raunchy Mikey, one of my guests at Raunchy Mikey on Twitter, said, I think it was him, either him or Josh, because they were both my guests there, Chief Josh Ola on Twitter, was talking about how ripped Jinder Mahal looked in that backstage segment before their match and everything, and or them showing what happened on the pre-show, I guess, before their matchups, and talking about his veins popping out. I think it was on his left shoulder. Yeah, it looked pretty crazy there. But anyways, I don't know. I feel bad for Rusev because now he's reduced to this point. First being a tag team with Jinder, and then having a one-on-one match. But then he ended up being brought by Jinder Mahal for a reason anyways. He's going to be putting over Rusev. But how is that really going to help Rusev? You know what I'm saying? I think you do. I'm pretty sure you do. Anyways, Roman Reigns defeating Braun Strowman. Great match. Could have been the match of the night. And it might actually be. I think for me, I might actually go that far saying Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman was match of the night. Kind of hokey there on the finish. Yes, we all, or at least I think we should have all known Roman Reigns was going to get the W. And Braun was going to take the L. But just the way that it happened and the sequence of events, him going off the top rope and then getting it with spear and 1, 2, 3. Again, not believable. At least not as much as. At least that one was more believable than Sasha Banks defeating Nia Jax in a roll up where Nia should have been just easily being able to kick out of that. If anything, Sasha should have won with her submission move earlier. Or Nia Jax gets out of that roll up. Sasha somehow gets her into the bank statement and wins. That's kind of how I would have done it. But anyways, but Bayley defeating Charlotte Flair. I'm going to say this. I really am surprised that the streak of her one-on-one matches at pay-per-view, her pay-per-view streak is over. And Bayley's the one to do it. Okay, fine. But again, we're on the road. We're now officially on the road, and we're soon to be on the road to WrestleMania. Last night, if we go back in time, 24 hours or less. Why do we have Charlotte pay-per-view streak end at Fastlane? Why don't we wait and have it end at WrestleMania? As most people say, Fastlane was crap. Again, I say Fastlane was okay, but why would they then have it there, right? So, and then the main event, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. I have a minute left here to talk about it, and that match went 22 seconds in itself. So does it really need that much explaining? Congratulations to Goldberg. We all knew that Owens was going to lose, so it is what it is. Congratulations to Bill. Tonight we're going to be watching Raw. I will be watching Raw live tweeting. Welcome to follow me at WWE_podcast. Welcome to share your thoughts there, and welcome to subscribe to me here on YouTube and on Sprecher. However you're listening, wherever you're listening, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be doing some other videos on YouTube later on today and this week. So as always, take care.